Says it would take too more of a... What can I do with 45 minutes of time? After 7 hours of recorded footage and basically an entire day's worth of editing, I have finally made it here to a 45.5-minute video of me showing you the Sunken Sorrows curse. Besides the point that it looks painted on a little bit of glow sticks, it's pretty cool of a curse. To put in a little bit of perspective, the 7 hours I did this was across 4 days, and this curse is a lot of patience. Another thing I should say is that I am not showing you how to exactly do the shrines. That would create this 45-minute long video to at least an hour, because crunching all that in one video would be painful. I'm just showing you the book locations, and I think only one like full shrine, because it's quite complicated. It's packed with a bunch of stuff.
Captain!
So
I
while
see
I
you're
wake
ready
up
for your
here
next grand adventure.
and get ready to
But
get a
before
move
you
on,
set
the
sail,
Pirate Lord's
there
going
is
to talk to me
something we
about
should
my
attend
ship
to.
that I bought.
I'll meet you aboard your ship.
And once he's done talking, we can get a move on.
She's a fine vessel, but I'd say she could stand a few improvements. Starting with her name. Allow me.
It's alright, I'm not going to go through this entire tutorial, but I will be going through the name thing, because I think at least showing off the
Much
name on your
better.
ship is pretty cool.
She's already starting to feel like home. But we've more to do.
Welcome to the Rosemary.
A
That's what we'll
captain
be
needs
sailing
living
on for the majority of this video. Just to show you what you need to do, you need to find all 5 books in all the shrines, and then you'll unlock the Sunken Sorrows quest, which is probably the longest thing to do in this entire quest line, but all of it's pretty long because the 5 books are pretty hard. But in saying that, we should probably plot course to our first one, which would be the Coral Tomb. Don't worry about why I mark Sanctuary Outpost. We will be headed to the Coral Tomb. Once you get to the purple spiral of Coral Tomb, you swim on down. Don't worry about the glittery thingy. I don't know what that was, because I couldn't dig it up. Enter on in by shooting this bug against the wall. It's going to look like a little force field. Plop, and take the water slide down like you're back at Disney World. Alright, now that we've gone through the entire slide section, the first book will be at the very bottom next to the ammo box, just sitting on some stone. Read all the way through that. You don't have to actually read it, you can just skip through it, but if you want to know the lore, of course, go right on ahead and read it. The puzzle for this is fairly simple. Outside of the water, whenever I feel like moving again, I'll show you. Outside of the water is a painting with 3 different symbols on it, basically showing what levers need to be pulled, and it goes from left to right. So first you need to hit the coral one, which I'm headed to right now. Flip on that, and then you need to head to the stone one, I think is what it is. No, that was the stone one. This is cool. Yeah. And then you flip the chain. It should be above the water. Excuse me while I get stuck. And there's the chain. And you just do that 3 times. After you flip all 3 levels in the correct order, some big bad sirens will pop up out of the water. You'll have to kill them if you want to be safe. And then you just do that over and over again twice. Now I'll show you the actual, where's the book locations, and you can just do the puzzle by yourself. It's a fairly simple one. Just as long as you keep looking for all the levers, it shouldn't be too difficult. For the second location, go past this mermaid shrine and keep on going this way. It'll be right below the rock lever, just sitting there. Or the coral one. I really can't tell the difference between those two. Whatever looks like a little gem. For the third location, just swim on down to this red corally looking place. It's pretty bright in here. It's at the very entrance next to his Disney stick, just chilling on the ground. As you can see. Complete the puzzle all the way through the water, which is its full height. This will allow you to access the more upper areas where you will be able to get most of the actual loot. If loot is part of your goal in this endeavor. It wasn't my primary goal, obviously. Mine was just mostly the books, but I did pick up 1 or 2 items. For the fourth location, you probably spotted it if you have a keen eye right there. It's right next to the mermaid shrine above water, taking up the wooden path. I don't know why I was messing with this treasure chest right here. Just read on through that. It's just right there. After taking care of those sirens, the next location should be a little hop and a skip away in that light blue coral area on the right. Yeah, there we go. Hop on over there. It should be, yeah, next to the pile. Next to the pile of skulls, just hanging out. And that's all 5. Once you get all 5, head back up to your ship. We'll be venturing off to our next fun-filled location, Shrine of Hungering. While we're traveling on over there, I'd like to say thank you for watching this, even if it's slightly annoying having to maybe skip back a bunch. Take a deep dive on down to the Shrine of Hungering. Keep on swimming into the very flooded holes. Don't worry about Jerry right there. He'll scare you, but like 3 shots, you should go down pretty easy with the sniper. Your first book is going to be swimming as you're swimming through the little entrance hallway. It'll be next to a skeleton while the skeleton's holding the book. Go ahead and read that book and then head on in, doing puzzle. This puzzle is also pretty simple. It just looks silly. You're just matching the statues with the painting above water. And as soon as I go above water, you'll see what I'm talking about. There it is. You're just matching the below statues with the golden chests, the golden gems, I should say, with what's in the painting. And once you've matched up all three, you shoot the siren with the shell, and you completed the puzzle. That's it. Should rise with water. If you didn't get it, maybe you had one or two things like swapped, like I did after this first attempt, because I'm pretty sure I got this wrong technically. Go with the geyser. Then go ahead and find the second book in a broken down rowboat right at the front. Now, you do have to do the statues again. Maybe you saw it for a second, but I'm not going to go through all that because adding all that is going to create a very long video, like I said before. Anyway, the third book, after I put this gem away, should be, actually should be above, not further up. I think I'm headed there now. Maybe not. Hello? Did I add too much? You got this, buddy. There we go. There it is. Next to a bunch of fallen boards, next to a small geyser. Right after blocking up the mast. Here's your third book. The fourth one will be a little bit further away, going upwards. As I exaggerate these jumps. It'll be at the base of this mermaid right here, somewhere. I think it's hidden behind some leaves, which makes it kind of actually hard to spot. But I eventually do see it. There it is, yeah, right there, next to the purple and blue coral. Give that a gander, and then shoot the dead bug. Go back to the fish, shark skull, shoot the dead bug on its side, swim up. And the next book should be at the entrance of this, actually. Like right after I enter here, it should be right at the entrance. There we go. Bingo. Here's your fifth book. Now you can loot anything you want by going through here if you wanted to. Maybe you want to kill the sharks. It's all up to you, obviously. We're going back up to the ship to start sailing to our next shrine after collecting this little bit of treasure. Sailing on over. Now take your nice little deep dive down to the Shrine of Tribute. Make sure you flip the switch at the front of this little gate right here. The gate is not hard to miss, however, that switch could be if you were blind like me and you were swimming around for an hour and a half. However, once you get in here, just swim all the way down. Shrine of Tribute is the one that I kept the full shrine forward. Oh, don't worry about this. Randomly I decided to get distracted, but just swim all the way down at the base of this tower in this rubble. Should be exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, there it is. A little stack of rocks at the base of this tower. Will be your first book. And then next up, take a turn into the red area, I would believe. I'm going to take a nice little turn into the red area. Or not. I'm going to taking a turn into the blue area. I swear it was red, but whatever. Take a turn into the blue area. Swim past this little green marsh. Into the red coral. And you'll find the second book. Now this is the third book technically, but it's just easiest to find these books in this order. Just to keep it nice and simple. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Now I don't think the book will be in this big room. I think there's another one in the hallway so we have to go get. However, there will be more to read and more to do in this room once we get to it. For now, we're going to turn around and go past the yellow coral. Right on through the light blue, little thorns, as I get stuck on the little thorns. Go past this hump, past the orange coral. Keep on going on through. Sneak under this broken door. Keep swimming towards the light blue coral. And your next book will be right below the very bright light blue coral with the air tube coming out. And that's your third book. We're going to keep on going on. We're going to go back to, I think, that big old room is where we had, maybe not. We have to take a little detour. Keep going back to where you have that left-hand turn, and turn left there, and then turn right into the yellow area. You'll have to, oh, this is where you do the puzzle. You'll have to do the puzzle for the time being in order to do everything in the big room. If you have to go looking for the rest of the statues, that is my bad. But for me, the puzzle had that statue right there going up. A real quick thing to note while we're in the big room is that the chain shrine mermaid thing that you need for the puzzle is behind the big statue. It'll just be sitting in the corner, just chilling. Make sure that's in the right position. And then the red rock, or the coral one, the coral mermaid puzzle shrine thing, will be behind the big old statue, just hanging around in like a little crevice hole that you'll have to swim on through. Go ahead and make sure that's in the right position. Once you've done this, you'll have to, I think, swim all the way back to the beginning. Oh no, it's right here. You'll just have to swim back to the entrance of the big room and shoot the seashell mermaid. This will hopefully, if you have all the mermaid puzzle shrines in the right spot, it will technically raise the water, but it will unearth a little hole underneath the big old statue, which you'll be able to go into. Now that is a location of a book, but it seems we're taking a nice little detour over to these broken steps. Keep on working across the blue lily pads. Take a nice little hop across the big shrine. There's your fourth book, right after doing the big shrine jump. You'll have to fight off some mermaids, but it should be fine. Grab a Disney stick or your best gun and kill them off. Get rid of the scum. I'll get back to professional. I think I was getting slightly annoyed with this. Slightly. Your fifth book should be the hole that was just opened up right beneath the big shrine. Now that you've jumped across and touched all the little footnotes, you'll go down here, swim across the big gap, past the light blue coral to this funny little room with a table, little pocket of air with a lot of goo on the roof, and the fifth book will be on the table, just sitting there. And like normal, it is back to the boat time. Yippee! This time we'll be headed to the Shrine of Ancient Tears. Take your nice little quick deep dive. And go on inside. This one isn't exactly hard as it is mechanical. The first book will be in the main big room with a big circle in the middle next to the table and this little slot opening. It'll just be on the ledge right there. Now you do need to know a few things. You'll have to go all, pretty far up. There should be a little parkour section you can access to flip this switch and lower the water to the big circle in the room. Jump on down there. And your second book should be on a table on top of this little fire tribute thing. There it is. Go ahead and read that. To get out, you'll have to light the brazens, press the button, and it should let you out. Bam, 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 and bam. Okay, you didn't need to press the button. But, like I said, you'll have to light the brazens. For the red room, which we'll have to access for our third book, you'll have to run around the steps and flip all the little footnotes, things, the little buttons on the ground, like you did with the big shrine in the last temple. Last shrine. And this will open up the big red door if you got it done correctly, like it did for me. It'll be on a barrel on the right side of the room. If I literally just saw it a second ago, there it goes. Read on through that. To get into here, you need to light all the brazens in that main room and then go through the big old room and that little pad. It should be underneath one of the little fire towers. You'll have to go through most of the puzzle, which is just flipping levers, which will open doors. Then you go to the turtle hallway, and you just follow me to that place right there, and that'll be your 5th book. Come back on the boat, and we head to the next shrine. Sorry if this quickened up for me. Editing was rough. Headed to the Shrine of Flooded Embrace as I drowned myself for some reason. And you'll be looking for this ship right here and going in from the back. Popping through here, you should need to open a door. I had already opened it because I was looking for the books here. Swim up through the stairwell, and the first book is on some dry boards right there. Moving on, swim out of that stairwell and swim on down. You will be looking for, I'm pretty sure, some gallows. I don't know what it's hitting me. Oh, stairs. That's right. This shrine is a lot more explorative than it is mechanical. Luckily, it just is a lot. So, excuse me if my descriptions are a little off. Fishies. Sorry. Swim past the half-broken boat, swim on down. We should need to look on up at some point to find a little like gallows thing. I'm pretty sure it's our next book. I may be wrong, but am I wrong? I am wrong. Am I wrong? Do I have my books out of order? This is all me reading off the video, so if I do get something wrong, I'll have to put in a little text note for the video and say, hey, this was wrong. There we go. There it is. Just follow me where I go. You'll find that gallows little deal right there. Open that up. Going inside. And the book should be on the inside, on the left side. Da-da-da. Here's your 205. Go on out, turn around, swim on down to the pink brain coral. Then keep swimming down past the mast. I am drowning. Hit the burying bug. Come on in here. Your 3rd book. Your 3rd book should be on these planks next to some orange spikes. Once you're ready, go back on the water area and swim on down to the deeper parts of the water. Should be going to this half-broken boat right beneath where our 3rd book was, and that's our 4th. Keep on swimming down. Basically all the way to the bottom. Our 5th book should be in some wreckage next to some amoebias and some purple spikes. With that 5th book down, we can go back to the boat like normal. Headed to our next shrine. That shrine being the Shrine of Ocean's Fortune. Keep on swimming till you get inside, and your 1st book should be basically at the beginning, next to some broken down planks. Read that. This is a much more mechanical shrine, but it is very, very straightforward, and as soon as you see what you're supposed to do, it'll click and you'll get on through it. The second book is in a little back way area where you'll have to open a jail cell. There's the jail cell right there, but that area is necessary to go through, so you'll be able to find that second book right there, right behind the cell. The third one is more up towards the path, right beneath some blue fauna, next to a wooden bridge. Our fourth, I'm pretty sure if you just keep on going up, you have to fight for it. So right here, yeah, this is the second main room. This is after all the jumps. You'll have to fight some sirens for it. And then the fifth one, just keep on going up as far up as you possibly can into the third room past the second wave of sirens. That's it. The fifth one is in a broken hole. Hole as in like H-U-L-L. And you'll be able to go there. That's the voyage unlocked. That's all the books. Once you do that, you can head back to your boat. This is like the fourth day. This is where I finally figured, oh, I'm finally going to get my curse. I'm going to set on sail. Make sure you put your voyage on your boat table and have everyone you want with you at the time. You're going to follow the golden compass onto wherever island it goes to, or you can just dive for your first island. That's what I did. Follow the compass all the way to our first location, to our forsaken chest. Forbidden, not forsaken. Basically the same word. This will spawn some nasties. We're just going to go ahead and sweep them up real quick. And then we're going to dig the forbidden chest out of the ground. This puzzle is actually somewhat straightforward versus the rest of it. As soon as you pick this up, you'll get a little warning from our dear old scholar, and then you'll get the next island. You're going to want to take the forbidden chest with you. Back on your boat, don't worry about the skeletons that spawned, and head and follow the compass.
Just want to cry.
The compass didn't lead me here, so I'm assuming we can go to any island.
Oh, I didn't for our test. Oh, there we go.
So my islands are not going to be the same as yours, most likely. Just be wary of it.
Fucking Sea of Thieves side quest. Sweet.
Started doing the voyage, you know.
You got all the journals? How long did that take? Not bad.
Once you find the scroll, you'll probably have to find some more big bad bug guys. Slaughter them with care. Pick up your scroll.
Huh. That's funny.
And this is where you'll find your first
Oh, I
clue to
won!
where the actual
Wow.
curse is.
How the fuck did I win?
From you is the Shrine of Hungering. I don't know if these are going to be different. If they aren't, cool. If they are,
Are you doing the
they
wow, I
are
took
basically all
another
the same
dunk.
anyway.
Back
So just go to the
back.
shrine it asks for
Holy
and
shit, y'all are ass today. I'm so
follow the simple steps that they are. Now that we've made it back to the Shrine of Hungering, we're going to take our nice little deep dive like normal,
Well,
but this
he had
time
a
with
beard,
the
and
forbidden
he put
chest.
glitter in it on stream.
Plop.
That's why they call him Glitter Beard.
Take it all the way down till you get about here. You probably have already done the puzzle for this, so just you'll have to do it again until you get to more of the dry areas. Basically until you find a golden path, like some gold coins. This is just the path of the gold hoarders, and this will lead you to the medallion you need to open up the vaults.
Bro still got rolled by Doji. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, it's wraps. This fight is not winnable.
Don't worry about my little
Fighting
tumble
a
right there.
basic sleuth with no skin on it whatsoever.
It's not my best work,
That means they are demons, bro.
but we still got it done, so I'm happy.
No, no, he's good. He's very good. Positive attitude. Was
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Keep on following the gold coins all the way to the vault.
Whoa.
There she is.
Whoa.
All the vaults are going to look like this, except for the last one with the curse actually in it, and I'll show you the difference obviously. But to find the medallion, you just follow the gold coins back to the source, away from the vault. I sadly broke my ankle here. I'll eat some food to fix that in a second, but just keep following the gold coins. I had to go up this spine to find mine. There we go. Nom nom nom. That'll fix my ankle right on up. Get some pineapple juice in my body. And there's the medallion. Take that back to the vault. Place on its little tablet, like so. And then pick up the key with the scroll. You can put the key in the chest already and then put it back into the mermaid shrine to take it back to your ship. Make sure to call your treasure chest back to you and then head to wherever these scrolls take you next. You will keep all your scrolls, so you'll just have to remember which ones you've already done and which ones you haven't done. You have to sail through the storm, obviously. You'll have to go to wherever the shrine might take you, but it's the same steps. You just go to the dry area, wherever the dry area might be, and just keep on going down the puzzle until you eventually find the gold coins you're looking for. Take the chest to the little vault area, and then go looking for your medallion. I do think I accidentally came across the medallion on this one, and I do think I kind of avoided doing this puzzle by going for a chest of tribute, just because why not? A little bit of gold. So if you want to skip forward, it's just the same step over again. It's not super difficult. Moving on to my third and final shrine, it was the Shrine of Ancient Tears, which does just so happen to be where you need to be anyway. So I'm going to go to actually like finish up the entire quest line. So we're going to head on over there, sail across the seas, go into the main area, do our normal thing, which is find the medallion. It just happens to be a good door. You probably opened the door already, so like so. Hit all the 4 switches again. You'll be able to open the red door. Fill the gold all the way to the medallion. There she is. Pick that on up. Put it in its placeholder. Pick up the last key. And you can open up the forbidden chest. This will give you the mysterious ancient key, and that literally gets put on top of the table of the first book, I believe, that you get in Ancient Tears. I'll show it to you in just a second. You can literally see it right here.
Look to your right.
Zen, a
nope,
friend of mine,
left,
did have to tell me
left of
where it was, because
nope.
I was blind as hell.
There. Place the key.
And there it is right
Unlock
there.
the door.
You'll be able to put that in there. Open up the doors.
Alright, cool. Now grab your curse. That was
Read
it. That was
this
everything.
book.
Read that.
I did read through this one, but you don't need to. You can just skip through it to get the curse. And after you finish reading the book, you'll
Then
have
he got
gained the
sunken
curse.
He did it. I'm proud of him.
And that's basically it. I'll show off the curse on my character.
Well, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I did ask for your help, but I didn't.
There.
You might have to
Nope.
change up the drip though.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know if it'll go
There
with
it
the
is.
outfit. Yeah, you might need to
That's
change
basically the
drip
curse. That's basically the quest line.
Yeah, the red hair don't go with it.
Pretty
Maybe blue
simple,
hair,
pretty
but not blue hair.
straightforward, but still quite long. Thank you for watching.
He's